When's the last time it was you got so jaked you blew lunch? Now forget yoga. Forget all these disciplined lifestyles you've been leading. Forget your inhibitions. Forget what people are going to think. Do it tonight. Go out, get so loaded, so jaked that you blow lunch. I won't be happy until you do. It doesn't count until you're praying to the Lord of Porcelain. You following my drift? When's the last time you did it? Oh, sure, you're sick for a couple hours, but you've accomplished something. You know, you've really done something to the fullest. You want to live life to the fullest? Then get jaked and blow lunch tonight.
Should have seen by the look in my eyes, baby, there was something missing. You should have known by the tone in my voice, baby, but you didn't listen. You played dead, but you never bled. Instead you lay still in the grass, all curled up in hissing. And though I know all about those girls, still I don't remember. 'Cause it was us, baby, way before then, and we're still together. And I meant every word I said. When I said that I loved you, I meant that I love you forever. And I'm gonna keep on loving you, 'cause it's the only thing I wanna do. I don't wanna sleep, I just wanna keep on loving you. Every word I said, when I said that I loved you, I meant that I love you forever. And I'm gonna keep on loving you, 'cause it's the only thing I wanna do. I don't wanna sleep, I just wanna keep on loving you. I 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 wanna keep on loving you.
One of the more obscure covers I've ever heard. That's neat, Jeff. Where'd you get that?
You don't really want to know where I got that. I'll just
We don't want to know what you had to do to come by that. We don't want to know who you had to speak to in a dark alley.
That is the Donnas, of course.
Yes.
With their cover off of the soundtrack to the Melissa Joan Hart film Drive Me Crazy is where I got my copy. I'm sure it was on one of their other albums. Let me see if I can find
that
it.
That wasn't Drives Me Crazy or She Drives Me Crazy?
Nope, Drive Me Crazy.
They were two different films. We've covered this years ago. And we can say that now here on the International Radio Tiki Experiment, that we've actually covered this ground years ago. It was two different films, both of which Jeff saw and touted on the show at different times.
Yeah, that was with Melissa Joan Hart and Entourage's own Adrian Grenier.
See, we still got it. You can still whip that out whenever you want.
Other songs on the soundtrack: Britney Spears, "You Drive Me Crazy," the Stop remix, the Jack D. Elliott remix of "I Want It That Way" from the Backstreet Boys, along with some Bare Naked Ladies and Matthew Sweet. It's a very, schizophrenic little affair.
Yeah, but it was a appealing to a wide audience kind of movie.
I guess.
Wide teen audience, so they
Yeah.
had to cover a few. They had to cover a few bases.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's actually I was going to go off on another tangent, but as long as you said Melissa Joan Hart, I've been spending a little time at home this week, in front of the TV, and my daughter, strangely enough, has chicken pox at the same time that I'm sitting in the house. And so now we're sharing TV, and there's relatively few things that we can agree on while we're watching the television. One of them is Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and so we're enjoying a little Melissa Joan Hart. I for reasons that Alex does not, but we enjoy the show together. It's a little daddy-daughter time. It's nice, and we're in that season where where Harvey is officially her boyfriend.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Because they had a couple of seasons where they fucked about with it, where they're like, oh, is Harvey your boyfriend, or are they ever going to get together? Are they going to stay best friends? Kind of like in Clarissa Explains It All, where she had that kid that was always coming up to the window.
Yeah,
that had the sound effect whenever he came up to the window.
Wait, was his name Harvey also?
No.
I don't think so.
Hey, you know what?
By the way, when they got together, that's when they jumped the shark.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Wait, Harvey or Clarissa Explains It All? I gotta.
Harvey.
Oh, okay. What were you saying, Jeff?
I now have the fatty second computer, so I can actually look it up without fucking around with the
Compromise the audio quality.
My fatty whatever the hell. I think I have 1 meg in this old box over here. Sean O'Neill. No, that can't be right. No, that was who played the character Sam Anders. Sam Anders.
Sam was always coming up to the window.
Yes.
Sam was the one. Wait, was he a black kid, or was that a different show?
That was a different show.
Was there a different show where
there was no interracial thing going on in Clarissa Explains It All?
Uh-huh.
There was a show where there was a black kid that kept coming up to the window?
The White Shadow? I don't know.
No.
Fat Albert?
Oh, wait. Hey. No, that wasn't it. I want to say there was a show where it was a Clarissa-esque. Yeah?
You want to say lots of things, Tom. Most of them are full of shit.
I know. But as a result of my said convalescence, I am not nearly on as many painkillers as I used to be. So life is sweet. I'm clear-headed and happy now. Woo!
The other unintended consequence of the new computer is now I can play Free Cell and Hearts during the show without fucking things up too. That's nice. You could always tell when I won a game.
Is it a consequence that you break up and cut out as well?
Am I breaking up and cutting out?
Like that? Did we just lose Jeff?
I don't know. No.
I didn't lose him.
We're losing you, Tom.
Hello?
Let's see. Tom can't hear me. Tom can't hear Maurice. And
Did
Tom
we just lose Tom?
thinks we're the ones breaking up.
Yeah.
Let's troubleshoot that one. Let's call the techies over in India on that one. Let's see what that looks.
What was that you were saying there, Big Nuts, about...
Yeah. Well, see, when you're the one who hangs up the call, I don't think it's either Maurice's or my problem.
I didn't hang up. I was sitting there listening to you guys, and all of a sudden it says, lost connection.
Yeah, well,
okay.
We didn't disconnect, though. That's the thing. Jeff and I stayed in the call.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that,
Yeah,
Mr.
Johnny. Yeah, Johnny.
Johnny Big Nuts. Oh, wait. So did the show record the whole dialing me up and everything?
Yes, it did.
And last I checked, I don't think me playing Hearts is going through the router and messing with the internet at all. I'm not playing Hearts with, somebody in
Could.
Bhopal.
Could.
Right.
Although the ones in Bhopal, they tend to be sleepy.
Yes.
Is it too soon? It's not too soon for that.
No, not at all.
Hey, did I send you guys? Did I send you the video of what happened to me this week? Did I send you that or no?
No.
Did you see that? Here, let me. Yeah, I just sent it. I sent a quick link to. Radio Tiki, so you can see what they did. Talk a little bit about the adventures that I've had this week. But while Jeff and Maurice are waiting for their email, you guys, you know, there's this rumor out there that Kim Jong-il has been dead for 5 years, and it's just been a succession of replacements and excuses and things like that.
No, I've honest to God never heard that, and I'm not fucking around.
You've not heard that?
Yeah.
Maurice,
No,
have you heard
I don't
that?
think I've heard that either. No.
It must be
wasn't he at the Olympics opening ceremony?
Yeah.
No, the last time he was seen in public was
yesterday.
But no.
Yeah. Before that?
Yeah. The last time he was seen in public was April something or other. And they're saying that there's been a succession of body doubles playing him. And, you don't get a real good look at him anymore, et cetera, et cetera. Now, if he was seen yesterday, that's fine. I mean, I don't know that. But
yes, he was.
But,
that was actually the news. I thought that's what you were referring to.
Oh, is that he finally showed up again?
Yeah. No, that must just be an England thing, because over here it's just we had a brief blip a while back that the intelligence community was saying he was sick. Hey, I can actually go to CNN and look at that. Because it's it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th top story in latest news. North Korea's reclusive leader Kim Jong-il made a rare public appearance at a Pyongyang soccer match, the country's state news agency reported on Saturday. He has missed numerous events that he would normally attend, and there have been unconfirmed reports that he may be seriously ill. And there he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Says he might have had a stroke in August or something. He hasn't made a public appearance in 50 days or something like that.
Well,
From ABC News, dated Monday, September 8th, Kim Jong-il died in 2003. He doesn't appear in public very often, so it's difficult to verify their allegations that North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-il, has been in fact dead for 5 years. A Japanese expert on North Korea is claiming that their dear leader has been the role of the dear leader has been played by a group of doubles since 2003 when the president died of diabetes. The Japanese expert notes weight gain and loss in rapid succession upon each public appearance, noting different doubles could be playing the part. The word reclusive hardly does Kim Jong-il justice. He is known for dipping out of the spotlight for months at a time. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, so that was the story that brought it to my attention the first time. That was just a way of me saying Brad's not with us again, and I didn't want to. I don't want people to start thinking that Brad has in fact has quit the show and then is being replaced by a series of excuses by the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. This particular endeavor, this particular time round, is not a woman. It is not a baseball game. It is not a football game. It is, in fact, his monitor is apparently not working, and he cannot access Skype on his work computer. And we've tried several times over the last 4 weeks to do the show, and so rather than put the show off again, we're going to plow ahead, do the show, and we'll try to get Brad's technology prepared at some point, see what can be done for the boy. So I merely draw parallels to the rumors that Paul is dead, Kim Jong-il is dead, Brad is dead. None of those things apparently are true. So put that out there. And
I just want to apologize there. Had I known that's where you're going with it, I wouldn't have dragged it the hell out.
Hey, sometimes the formula it goes way the fuck out there. It's all right. Why is Tom starting the show with a obscure Kim Jong-il / Art Bell Coast to Coast reference? Why? What's going on there? I know Tom.
He just happened to be in the top of the news yesterday.
That's odd. Again, odd coincidence.
Yeah.
Melissa Joan Hart, Kim Jong-il, Brad's monitor.
Yeah. Coincidence? I think not.
I think there's a lot of things to explore here. For fun last night, my wife and I watched our recorded version of the vice presidential debate. Now,
you are a touch loud. You're shouting, and I only point it out because I'm just damn tired. So normally I let the flow go, but you're giving me a headache and keeping me awake. So turn it down from like 8 to 7 1/3.
This I can do. Watch this. See what it is? I was just a little bit too close to the.
Now we can't hear you at all.
Yeah,
you
now
sound
you're
like...
For the love of God. I'll try not to be shouty.
Okay, that's good.
Last night for fun, my wife and I watched the recorded vice presidential debates. Not for knowledge's sake and not to make informed decisions because let's be frank about it. We made up our minds ages ago. It's not an issue. We
know who you're voting for.
Exactly. Vicky and I actually sat down and we did a combination MST3K Daily Show to just the wife and I. We popped a bottle of wine. The kids were in bed. I had it taped on the DVD recorder thing, because it was on at 2 a.m. here, and so I wasn't home, and so we sat at home last night and watched the debate, and it was just great fun, and it could have been funnier. It could have been, there could have been more that Palin could have fucked up. Or hell, I was waiting for a good Joe Biden gaffe. Let's tell another handicapped dude to stand up. Let's do that. Oh, of course you can't stand up. God love you. So that was our big date night. Because I've been away from home for a week. We ordered pizza, sat down, and just chilled out and watched the debates. But I'm assuming that, Jeff, you worked during those, watched any of the debates, or have you?
I've already made up my mind again, and what point is there to watch it, really?
Yeah, like I said, I did it strictly for the amusement factor.
Yeah, I missed the VP debate.
I think that there was some email on our private list about the riff tracks and then the other group, the Cinematic Titanic, which is all the old MST3K people doing their own projects. I think one of those groups ought to get the rights to do the debates. I think that if they had some running commentary over the debates, it wouldn't be a bad scene. I think it could be done. They'd have to
they're a matter of public record, aren't they? They're essentially free use, aren't they?
Are they?
Nobody, the networks don't own them, right?
Nobody
owns.
I'm sorry,
nobody owns the debate. The debates are public record, right? They're free use, aren't they?
Oh.
So those guys wouldn't have to get the rights to do it.
I don't
they
think
could
so.
Just see, if I'm Mike Nelson, I go and I get the debate. So I riff tracks debates. I do a riff tracks on the debates. I think, especially the VP one, because it was just amusing enough that if you can add your own thing to it, it would be that much better. Because it wasn't funny enough by itself. Because I actually did. I tuned in strictly to be entertained. Knowing that I'd already made up. So while it was lightly entertaining, it could have gone so much further. I think I'm just used to it's Tina Fey. I'm used to Tina Fey doing. See, talk about a double whammy here in the UK. 30 Rock is just now starting to get shown over here. People are just starting to pick up on the genius that is 30 Rock, and so people are digging that. And then all of a sudden, it starts filtering out that she does this killer Sarah Palin, and people are like, "Have you seen this? There's this show called Saturday Night Live. I know you remember from John Belushi days, but it's still on, and she was on this, and it's all brand new news over here. So Tina Fey might want to do a few talk shows over here. She might want to do a circuit or two because her name's getting huge over here. That and people are respecting the American version of The Office, which they do begrudgingly. They're like, most of the time the Americans screw up our television shows, but we got to give credit to that American version of The Office. It's way funnier than Ricky Gervais's, and Ricky Gervais's was funny. So the Office is getting some respect over here. How's
I must be like an outsider or something because I don't find the American Office funny.
No?
I just don't. I don't know why. But I just don't. I don't think. Who's the lead actor?
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. I just don't find him funny. I don't know.
It's
that's just me. My personal opinion.
It's a particular brand of humor. Did you like him in anything he's done movie wise?
I don't think so, actually.
So
maybe it's just him. Maybe I just don't like him. Maybe that's what it is.
He kind of does the same guy a lot.
Yeah, he does.
Confused, bumbling guy.
Yeah.
You know what? We can tell that Jeff is playing hearts.
No, I've never seen a single episode of either the English or American version of The Office in my life, so I have nothing to add.
Oh, fair enough. Jeff doesn't get to watch a lot of terrestrial television. Unless he can get it on Comcast Select. It's not going to happen.
Don't watch much TV anymore, really. Sorry.
Well, now he's got the two computers. Who needs TV?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's on all the time. So is it the D&D online? Or
sure, of course it is.
You moved on to something else?
No, I'm still playing that.
You and the wife now, you each have a computer you can play together, side by side?
There's two computers, I mean, sure. When we're home at the same time, which is never.
That's how to make a marriage work.
Damn. Oh, my God. You are so right on that.
Don't get in each other's way. People for years, they would say to it, like Vicky used to see patients at night. I would come home about 5 or 6, and then she would go off and see her first patients at 6. And they're like, oh, don't you get to see each other? And I said, well, she's home by 9. We got a good 2-3 hours after that. It's fine. And some nights it's an hour or two, and we got all weekend. It's all right. Yeah, I think that's the secret to it. Stay the hell out of each other's way.
Mm-hmm.
Go on a date once in a while. Enjoy it. Actually, over here, one of the things is I mentioned this before. You've got to be ready to see each other all the time. So it's pretty much we're it. We have some friends, but we see unless I'm doing something like this, or we've got dinner out somewhere. We're pretty much in the house, and that's fine, But oddly, I'm with Jeff. I'm not watching a whole bunch of TV anymore. I'm doing a lot of. I've actually gone anachronistic. I'm doing a lot more reading. Like I'm doing like odd histories. I just read a history of the Vikings written in 1920. Doing a lot of weird kind of backwards reading. A lot of histories, biographies, shit that I do before, and I have no idea why. Because it's not that I'm interested in history and stuff anymore. Just for some reason, it's just coming in front of me, and I'm reading it. Like rather than sit and watch all of Michael Palin's New Europe. He did a series, New Europe. I just read the book, which was just as funny. But I find myself doing that. I don't know why, and I pay far too much for cable, so I should check one of those things. Lord knows I'm paying too damn much to watch baseball lately, but that'll go away soon, and then I can switch to hockey.
Yeah, I hate her.
Sure. And then I might actually have something to talk with people about over here, because they actually get hockey. Not too much, but a little. So, white people, and fine.
So, Tom, I just watched the hip resurfacing video that you sent.
Yep.
Yeah. So do you carry around a card now that says I have metal in my hip?
You should Google image, just look up on Google image the, what do they call it? The metal on metal hip resurfacing metal on metal hip resurfacing and see what you get. And you should get a really cool picture of my hardware, because that's what I've got. It's pretty awesome. It's the metalwork is cobalt chrome, so I don't think it's going to set off the metal detector.
You're right. You probably will not.
Did you get a picture of it?
Let me wait. Metal.
I might have chosen the wrong term. I can't remember the. Oh no! Actually, if you just Google image the word hip resurfacing, the third picture you get is the third picture across the top is my deal, and the fourth picture across the top is what it looks like on my bone. So.
Wait. What did you?
Just
what was the search you did? Metal hip resurfacing, or what did you do?
No. Just Google. Switch to Google image.
Yeah.
And use the search term hip space resurfacing, and resurfacing is one.
Okay.
So yeah,
there we go.
The four or five pictures across the top, that's my shit.
Yeah, I mean that's what I saw from the video just now. So yeah.
But you see that third one, the one that says Birmingham hip resurfacing?
Yeah.
That's what I got. I got the Birmingham.
You got the Birmingham.
I got the Birmingham model.
Yeah.
And wow, that one on the end, the one that says Sussex Hip Clinic. Look at that. That was a cool one. Let me pull that one up full size. Woo! It looks like Terminators.
There's one where they're showing like the hip open.
Oh really? Wait, I want to see that one.
That's like the second row. See the second row?
Oh wait. Yeah, Durham hip replacement. Let's see.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get... Wait. Ah! Wait. Do you guys hear that, or is that just me?
I can hear that.
We can hear that.
Wait, was that me or you? Did you guys hear that?
Well, it wasn't me. I'm playing Mahjong.
Were you playing the video on another computer?
No, I opened it on this one. Oh, hang on one second. Alex, come down and say something to me. Hang on 1 second. Oh, it looks great, honey. You're fine. Oh, it's good.
Hmm.
It looks like an actual flower. It looks fine. Sorry about this, guys. Hang on 1 second.
No problem.
You know that Daddy's doing the radio show right now.
Hang the fuck up, kid.
I
Go to bed.
Say hi to
No.
Jeff and But this looks good. There you go. Look, it looks like real flowers.
Hi, Alex.
Sorry about that, guys.
Bye, Alex.
I had a tearful little. So she's writing a thank you note. She's using spirographs to make her thank you note. And you know the spirograph. You know, you get almost all the way through the, and then your hand slips, and you get that line that goes across the whole damn thing. That's what happened, and she's all upset. Oh yeah, it looks like a flop.
The worst ones are where, like, if you do it and it scoots the outside just slightly, so that whenever you get back to the beginning, it starts writing new lines. You know, it's supposed to just like stay on the same line forever, but it starts writing the new line because you slipped a little bit.
Yeah, then you're just one off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So anyway, I was talking about these the hip replacement. Yeah, all of that is what I got, and it's like a freaking miracle, man. It's awesome.
It's feeling better already.
I'm walking now, and they unzipped me Monday night. I was.
So you're already walking better, even.
I am. I drove
Less
the
than
car.
a week later. Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
Surgery was Monday. I got 65, 67 staples in me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for those to heal up, but other than the incision itself being a little bit sore, I am all over that shit.
What's that warranty to? About 50,000 miles?
So far, so far they got a 15-year continuation rate.
Ooh, nice.
95%. So they The ones that fail, they shake loose in the first couple of weeks. But there's other signs of problems when they do shake loose. So that's, I think this one's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm able to go up and down stairs, the whole deal. It's awesome. Yeah, and they didn't have to do the full replacement, which is good. They got to save that till 70. That's different. The doctors had this argument in front of me. Did I talk about this last time we did a show? I guess I didn't, because I really haven't had time. Like, I saw the specialist, and he said, let's do surgery now, and I had like 10 days. So it's been a while since we did a show, right?
Yep.
So I went in to go see this guy, and this guy, he comes in with this flourish, It's got like 10 different people hanging out behind him. I'm exaggerating. It was 6. But there's like a bunch of people behind him, like other doctors, consultants, and they say, oh, Mr. B, we're going to look at your x-rays, your MRI, and basically it's really messed up. You've got no bone left. It's all screwed up. And then they start arguing amongst themselves. Well, we think he needs a full replacement because there's no bone. And then, like, the head doctor guy says, no, you're reading it wrong. And he kicked them all out of the room, and he said, here's why I think they're reading it wrong. I think you can see seeing through your leg, not at your leg. So I think that there's plenty of bone here left to work with, and I'm going to put you in for resurfacing. How's next week? So I literally had 10 days to sit around, and they did it. So, unfortunately, yes, they were able to do surfacing instead of replacement. So, all good. Everything is awesome, and yeah, I've yet to go through a metal detector. I should probably test that out. But with it being
I'm guessing if it's cobalt, and what was the other material?
Cobalt chrome is what they say it is.
Cobalt chrome. Yeah, I don't know if chrome has iron in it or not. But it's chrome, though. I mean, that should be detected in a metal detector. The cobalt, maybe not.
Cobalt chromium.
Oh, chromium. Oh. Huh. I'd have to look that up. But they didn't give you, like, a card or something, or...
No. Card for me. It's, the only thing they said was, there's a slight... 1% possibility that the heavy metal content of my blood would go up. So, I got that to look forward to.
Right, the chromium, sure.
Woo! Heavy metal.
Dave's not here, man.
So, they did it Monday night. I was in the hospital until Thursday. Came home Thursday. Out yesterday, pretty much slept a lot of yesterday, and here I am tonight, sitting around having some pizza, talking about Cuba.
That's a wonder of wonders.
I know.
Because they dislocated your hip.
Yeah.
Took the bone and did the stuff with it, and then they put it back together, and then you're like 4 days later, you're walking around.
Yeah, they cut and it's not a little scar, or it's not a little incision. It's 10 inches vertical and 4 inches horizontal. It's L-shaped, kind of like on my ass. So, there goes my cool iron butterfly tattoo. It's all just cut to shit. Did I lose you guys again?
No, not me.
Okay.
But you're fading in and out a lot.
I don't know why that would be.
I don't know either.
It's got to be the headset that
I don't know. Or the connection.
It sounds a little bit like internet issues to me, actually.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing. So, I mean,
I should close up the big-ass pictures of metal hips. How about that?
Yeah, probably be a good idea.
Yeah, but I was hearing it before you even did that, so I mean, it could just be, Skype having issues today.
I meant to say something before. Actually, when we had the whole Sky Daniels drop. One of the two of you's got like a cool satellite love thing happening in the background. Like I'm hearing boop, 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 and like lots of machine sounds. And I think it's in Maurice's area. I think I'm hearing like a microwave transmission or something in the background.
Weird, because the phone rang again just now, but
yeah.
Well, I'm hearing it too, but it's more kind of like a staticky kind of thing. I don't think it's the boop boop boop.
Well, it's not.
I can try moving the mic to the different port because, like, I remember occasionally we had the airplane noise. Remember when we had the airplane noise?
Mm-hmm. This is kind of like that.
Okay. Well,
but
you guys talk amongst
bad.
yourselves. I'll move my mic, and we'll see what happens if it helps.
It's not bad. Like I said, I was enjoying the whole Satellite of Love feel about it. Because it wasn't so much. I mean, it's very, very low level, but it was like.
It was loud enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it getting to you?
No, it's not getting to me. It was just loud enough.
It was just enough.
Mm-hmm.
It was plenty.
Yeah. Well, I guess it was him, considering he's moving his mic and I don't hear it.
And now it's all gone.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Well, now I miss it.
Did you miss us, everybody?
Yeah, fantastic.
Freaking-tastic.
That was the other thing I was going to say about why we really should do the show tonight, because we've got an ass load of. We've got we in a little while we should take a little break and just we've got a ton, literally a ton of mail that we've got to get through. Just from amassed from I think June or July. I think July was.
There's the boop 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 sound. It's back.
Oh, you hear it still?
Yeah, but that's okay. We like it as long as it doesn't get louder.
That's weird because I changed it to the back, connector for the microphone and headset. Weird.
Oh well.
Maybe
it's just some weird Skype thing on my end.
Could be.
Because I guess it's whenever I mute, it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
There's like nothing really making sounds here. The only thing that's the fan from the computer, and that's just like a low,
Oh, wait a minute! I just got emailed something from one of my. I won't say which family member, but family member.
Yeah.
The bailout plan, what it means to you. Let me just look at this. Let me.
Coming from a family member of yours, I'm sure it's the height of informedness.
Well, it directs me to a story from U.S. News and World Report. Let's see.
Oh.
The bailout is finally in place. Don't exhale just yet. Economy's still in deep shit. One thing it will do is give you less volatility and more clarity as an investor. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It will give you safe banks. But unfortunately, it will also bring a recession.
We already have one of those.
Yeah, exactly.
Got one of those. Minimal tax relief. Any plans to relieve tax into the future are now gone. Scarce consumer loans. Oh, so nothing big. Basically, somebody that was receiving your bills and shit beforehand, you'll be okay now. If you weren't, then you won't be. Really, that's it. That's it.
Unless your company decides to move your job offshore.
Yeah. Which case...
Of course, that already happened to you, Tom.
Yeah, I went with them.
Yeah, you just went with the flow.
Although I told my boss I said it's time to renegotiate my contract. She's like, "What? Why? You're in the middle of it." I said, "Yeah, but the pound and dollar exchange rate dipped below what you negotiated for me, so now we have to renegotiate. I need a raise." And they're like, "No," I said, "we negotiated at 1.9 to 1, and now it's 1.7 to 1. The way I look at it is I just got a 10% pay cut." And he said, "Oh, okay." I said, "So let's just..."
For some reason, the dollar got a little stronger during all this mess.
It wasn't that it got stronger. The euro got really super strong, and the pound kind of fell a bit, and the dollar stayed where it was. That was what happened. So I said, "Listen, in lieu of renegotiating everything, I'll just take a raise. Just give me a raise." So I got a little raise out of it. Of course, it all goes back if it pops back up, which justifiably so, I agree with. If the pound pops back up to 2 to 1, then I'll... There. Yeah, I get to play the currency game now. Woo!
All right.
Ride that snake. So, just jumping back to the hip thing real quick. Everyone knows my fondness for pharmaceuticals. You know, I'm all for the right combination of chemicals, you know, to help one move about.
As you've mentioned years ago on the Great Radio TV Experiment.
That's right.
To bring that back around.
Just to swing it around. So this was going to be my first experience with morphine, right? Because that's what they use here.
You're joking. You've never had morphine before?
No, never had it.
God,
never had it.
Up.
I know. I was really looking forward to it. I thought, all right, this is going to be my first shot at morphine. It's going to be wonderful. So I get this morphine pump, right? And a real letdown. I'm really disappointed. You know what morphine does? Makes you go to sleep. There's no buzz. There's no fun. There's no woohoo. There's no, hey, I got morphine. You get tired and you go to sleep. And it's stupid. You get a better buzz from lack of sleep.
It didn't put you in a tunnel? Like
No,
that long tunnel that were like your whole senses are just kind of dulled?
No, I was really looking forward to like that whole Soma trip. You know, I thought, man, it's gonna be great. You know, this is gonna be Brave New World. I can get my own Soma pump, press a button, gives me Soma. It's gonna be awesome, right? So yeah, I had the button. All I did was go to sleep. It pissed me off, and you'd go to sleep like inconveniently. Like I was in the middle of something and like, my leg is kind of hurt, so I'm gonna push my button, and then I would just like, I'm gonna go to sleep. And it's like you make this executive decision. I'm going to go to sleep now, and then you go to sleep. And then you pop back up half hour, 45 minutes later, and you're awake, you know, and that's it. There's nothing else to it. And it really, really annoyed me. I thought, oh, man, it's going to be like Pink Floyd. Nothing. I got nothing. There is no pain, you are receding. Nothing. Didn't get to enjoy it at all. I stand by the fact that, and I believe Jeff can back me up on this, you get a better tastier buzz from extended lack of sleep.
I was never one for the lack of sleep buzz, but, you know, I'm sure it has its proponents.
See, I think the problem is, Jeff, you have to work it, so you no longer enjoy it.
Well, no, I did it a lot, so, you know. Just, you know, your little synergistic effect there. You know, you do it so much, it just doesn't pack the same punch.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
he'd
true.
have to go for, like, the week-long no sleep like Joe would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have to start getting into David Blaine territory. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay awake. I'm going to stay awake for 8 weeks. Okay? And the whole time, I'm going to be hanging from a chain on my foot.
And I'm going to have a red-hot poker in my ass.
Oh, Maurice, whatever you just said, all I heard was, and I'm going to, my ass.
That was red-hot poker in my ass.
Nice. Jeff, did you get the same thing, or did you hear the whole statement?
No, I heard the whole thing.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, I'm enjoying a whole different show here tonight.
Must be.
Over here in the UK, I heard, and I'm in my ass.
Yeah.
Nice. So, Maurice, when you were switching microphones, I said to Jeff, one of the reasons why we absolutely, definitely, no fuck about, had to do a show tonight is we've got quite a bit of mail.
Yes, we do.
Address. We've got people that have been sending us things for weeks on end. I think the last time we really truly did mail was July, maybe early August. And, it'd be remiss.
Whenever that show was, yeah.
No, we did a show. We've actually done 2 shows where we didn't do mail. Because we got to talking and one thing led to another, and then we said, listen, we'll do mail next time. And then the show after that was the one where we did a real short one because we said, Brad's not here, but we didn't want everybody to think we're not doing shows. And then we ended up doing 2 hours anyway. So we didn't do mail that one. So we actually have done shows, but no mail. So
Are you sure? Or did I not put a show up?
No, I think you blended them together. I didn't dream that, right? I mean, maybe the morphine was better than I thought.
No, you're correct, Tom. Tom is correct.
Okay. I missed something. Because what I'm seeing on the webpage is July 12th. We did do listener mail. Maybe we didn't do all of it. Maybe that's what it was. And then we have a July 12th and an August 30th.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't post something. Wait, let me look at our logs here.
No, that's it.
No, I have July 12th and August 30th in my Pretty May.
But did we do something? Did we do a short?
Well, there was the one day where we just kind of got together and talked for a little bit, but that wasn't a show.
We didn't record that.
I don't have a recording.
Oh, for the love of Christ, it's there. Jesus.
All of a sudden, Jeff goes, "What? We're not about minutia. We don't do minutia on this show."
Nope, it's all there. It's all there.
Every bit of it.
There.
It's all there, people.
It's all there.
So, before we are too much further in this is the International Radio TV Experiment. We got Tom, Jeff, Maurice. Brad is still part of the show. He still loves you. It's just we've been trying to do these on Saturdays, and Brad has this facade of a life, and therefore he's sometimes not available on Saturdays. And his monitor's not working, and so fortunately.
I think he's taking measurements for the noose right now.
Yeah, he's got to work something out. Brad.
Because tonight being the third game of the Cubs playoffs.
I wasn't going to do baseball talk, variety of reasons, but this just cannot be. It just cannot be that this would happen 2 years in a row.
Why not?
Just cannot be. I know why not. I mean, obviously, it's just baseball is baseball, but
it shows a lack of something.
I don't know what. And my gut reaction is, well, you go 3 and out 2 years in a row, especially in a year that you did so well. Heads should roll, but whose head and for what? I mean, how do you fix it? You don't. I don't know. I'm at a loss, and I'm echoing my wife's feelings because the poor thing.
It really does boil down to the players here because it's hard to say it's the coaching, or at least the on-field coaching, because they ended up in first place, with home field advantage. You can't say the coach. You can't say Lou did a bad job.
No, in fact, duly rewarded.
The players just blew it in the postseason, basically, both years.
Mm-hmm.
Lou's been duly rewarded. He's, re-signed through 2011, 2010? They just re-upped him, right?
Yep.
And I'm sure he's as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I'm worried about Lou popping a vein. I think... I watched him, and again, this is me sitting up till 3 in the morning watching this. I watched him in a post-game news conference, and his face is all red, and that gut's getting bigger. Lou's he's got a Zeppelin-like quality to him. I really, I'm worried. I'm really, truly worried. And with Lou, it's going to happen either on the field. It's going to happen in the dugout during a game or at a news conference.
That'd be a real tragedy, too, because, that hasn't happened really ever. Has it? A coach, just keeled over during a game?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't think so. We've had
not even Zimmer.
And Zimmer was the other one that looked like he was going to pop. So, Popeye. I'm so sorry.
Or Lasorda.
Oh, Tommy Lasorda. He should have gone. He was a clot away from sparking one. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. What you'd see is Lou at the end of game press conference, and you just see that smile start to go sideways. Uh-oh. And then WGN would abruptly cut to another show. Or we're gonna go. We're gonna end this. Next thing you hear, Lou's in the hospital. Worried about him. If this goes this way, I'm really gonna worry about it. Then on top of it, I worry about a lot of Chicagoans, family members especially. Don't do this well all year. You don't virtually lead the league. In the end, I think the Angels ended up with you led your league and then go 3 and out. I mean, that's going to kill people. I mean, okay, that we should stop this. We should stop talking about this.
It all goes along with my very controversial views on suicide. If you're that weak of a person and that stuck on yourself that you think this is something worth killing yourself over, please do, because the human gene pool will be better off without you. You know what?
Well, I obviously
the Cubs lose tonight. The sun's going to come up tomorrow.
That's true. That's very healthy, Jeff.
Business as usual on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mean, that people would literally kill themselves, but it's going to, I mean, for as much as people, I'm going to go right out here and say it. Cubs fans are better than White Sox fans. I mean, they have hung on far longer, far stronger, have put up with far more. They don't speak with their feet like the White Sox fans do. So for this to happen, it's going to really disillusion some of them. And it's really, either that or it's going to just be more of the same. It's going to be, just the Cubs, and it goes back to the Cubs mystique. Maybe that'll be okay. But I got to imagine that I would just be really, really angry. And that's me not thinking like a Cubs fan. So I would be just really upset. I don't mean anybody's actually going to off themselves. If they do, Jeff is absolutely right. My God. No, I don't mean actual deaths will occur. I meant, true disillusionment. Last year, it was kind of a sneak in. Hey, look, we made it in, and then 3 and out. Oops. This year, 3 and out is a travesty. So maybe it won't happen. Say that. So anyway, I was thinking that we could maybe do a little break and then jump into the voluminous amounts of mail. You guys think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Be equipped for one of those?
Hey, long shot on my part. You mentioned tomorrow. What does everybody's tomorrow look like?
We could talk tomorrow if you want. Let's see.
I mean, would that be possible? Because I'm starting to see 5 computers.
Oh, you mean like instead of taking a break, we break for the day?
Yeah, I mean, is that a possibility?
Can I just look? I don't want to be that guy, but I just need to see what time the White Sox game is tomorrow.
Yeah, rock on. Here, wait, hold on. Don't use yours because you're already having some crappy connection issues, which would be another good reason to hold it off until tomorrow.
Oh, that's fair.
Because really, you're doing
Faded now.
You're doing your little Doppler effect thing there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please hold. Tomorrow's game is at sometime.
Sure, it's a night game.
Which they aren't telling me. 4:07 p.m. Eastern, 3:07 p.m. Central, 9:07 p.m. your time.
So 9 o'clock for me.
Yeah.
We could shoot for. You guys want to do an 8 p.m. then, and we'll do an hour.
We can go even a little earlier if you'd like, so you can see the game. If Maurice is amenable.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, I don't mind missing the first 2 innings of any Sox game.
Okay, same time tomorrow.
So I'm good for an 8 p.m. Okay. All right, well then, Maurice, what we'll do is we'll edit in a song here, and we'll pick it up tomorrow at 8 p.m. And then maybe we can let Brad know.
I'll just play a song tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll just open with a song tomorrow.
Groovy. I like this plan. I'm all for it. I'll tell you. And for the listener, it'll be like, hey, welcome back. So we're going to take a little break here on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. We'll get right back with you. You're enjoying the international
24 hours.
You're enjoying the International Radio Tiki Experiment. Watch this. We'll be right back.
Looking at your watch at the time, waiting at the station for the bus. Going to a place that's far, so far away, and if that's not enough. Going where nobody says hello, don't talk to anybody they don't know. You'll wind up in some factory, some low-time job, and nowhere else to go. Walk home to an empty house, sit around all alone by yourself. I know it might sound strange, but I believe you'll be coming back before too long. Don't go back to your bed. Don't go back to your bed. Don't go back to your bed. And waste another year. At night I bring myself to sleep, and lately I don't care that you're not here. 'Cause it's so much easier to handle all my problems if I'm too far out to sea. So when that happens, you know it's gonna be too late to bring me back. Don't go back to your bed. Don't go back to your bed. Don't go back to your bed. And waste another year. It's not as though I really need you. If you were here, I'd only need you. But everybody else in town, they only want to bring me down. That's not how it ought to be. Well, I know it might sound strange, but I believe you'll be coming back before too long. Don't go back to your bed. Don't go back to your bed. Don't go back to your bed. And waste another year. Don't go back to your bed. Don't go back to your bed. Don't go back to your bed.
in Game 2 of this best 2 out of 3 matchup. Trevor Blackwell leads 1-0, but he's had trouble deciding exactly what to do here in Game 2. Looks like Blackwell has finally made up his mind, so let's go back to Randy and Brian with the call. Marsh Boa, 1-1, Swamp Walker. That's it? That's all he's got?
No,
all that from Marsh Boa.
That was a pretty embarrassing turn. I mean, Blackwell spent like 6-7 minutes deciding what to do, and his big play was Marsh Boa. Come on. He's got to have something more than that. I still can't get over that Marsh Boa play. He thought for like 5 minutes and then just played a Marsh Boa.
Well, he was holding back his Driz Dorden card. That's what it was. Or wait, was there a Driz Dorden card, or am I mixing up games?
Don't remember.
I don't know.
Well, see, hey, Maurice, at least Jeff was honest, and he said, I don't remember. You're like, I don't know. You're leaving it open.
See, the problem is I've never heard of a Driz Dorden card, so I don't know which game it's from.
It seems to me that I had possessed a Driz Dorden card at one point, but I don't recall ever playing Magic the Gathering. In fact, I remember violently avoiding Magic the Gathering at one point. But somehow I managed to obtain a bunch of cards that had like Forgotten Realms characters on it, and Legends and Heroes characters, and the D&D universe. So I'm guessing there was a D&D universe game somewhere. I'm going to have to look that up.
It was Spellfire.
Was that it, Spellfire? Maybe Spellfire was the game that I played.
Danny was a big fan of that.
Danny? Our Danny?
Danny.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Maybe that was it. That was during the Dan was not going to play Magic the Gathering. Because Dan, he's an anachronist. He decides, I'm not doing what everybody else is doing. I'm going to, screw Starfleet battles. I'm going to play the fastest Starship rules game instead. And then he would never play Starfleet battles. Everybody's playing Magic the Gathering, not Danny. No. And then what does he do? He goes and starts up his own game company. Fuck everybody else. I'm not going to play what everybody else plays. I'm going to start my own game company. Screw all you people.
So did everybody notice the seamless theme that I did on the songs from segment 2 and segment 1 that we just finished mere moments ago?
Yeah, welcome back to the Radio Tiki Experiments.
Covers.
Yes.
You doing covers? Nice. I was gonna say I'm enjoying that, but more importantly, you doing the 10,000 Maniacs, or was it just her by herself?
No, that was 10,000 Maniacs.
Okay.
That was at a time when androgynous Michael Stipe and kind of androgynous Natalie Merchant were romantically linked, and both sides were completely denying it. So what's the next thing that 10,000 Maniacs do? An REM cover on as a B-side of a single.
Sure, why not?
That would be the Candy Everybody Wants single if you're out there looking for it.
Ah.
Available in both 7-inch and 12-inch formats.
Well, I have it on CD.
What's weird is that they still call it the B-side. Like it's a 45, and you're going to flip it over and play the other side.
Yeah,
that's odd.
Yeah, they kept that through the CD single era.
Yeah.
Well, the next one they put out after that was kind of cool. It was something I was pulling them out, looking at them, and the next single was Few and Far Between, which really didn't go anywhere. Something I had forgotten about, all the B-sides on that one. Do we remember the 1993 Rock and Roll inaugural ball? After Clinton won, MTV had a big party, and Clinton actually showed up.
And he played the saxophone.
No, 10,000 Maniacs played, and Don Henley played, and I believe...
I remember Don
Henley got up there at the end with the saxophone.
He might have. That was the funny one when he has the big forum with 100 18-year-olds in the room, and George Bush Senior is like, "Ooh boy, we got to do something to connect with the kids too." So he had a 5-minute interview with Tabitha Soren on as his train was zipping through town. Nice. He's on the back of a train in a jacket with a cup of coffee in the freezing cold with Tabitha Soren asking 3 questions. I remember things like this.
I wonder whatever happened to Tabitha Soren.
I was just going to say, I think that was the last thing she ever did.
No.
Well, no, she wrote news for MTV for a long time.
She was,
Kurt Loder's still on there, or shows up every once in a while.
She was in a commercial for something recently.
Really?
Tabitha Soren, born Tabitha Lee Sorenberger on August 19th, 1967.
Hot. You know what that makes her? That puts her in my wheelhouse.
She's perhaps best known as the public face for MTV's Choose or Lose campaign. Yeah. As a minor note of pre-MTV fame, Soren was a 19-year-old college student when she appeared in the You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party video.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
When your mom finds your best porno mag. Was she in that part?
There you go. In October 2008, Tabitha showed up on C-SPAN interviewing Ralph Nader.
So she's made the move over to C-SPAN. That's nice.
Apparently, yeah.
See, because I know that Kurt Loder is he's as old as John McCain. And so he's still, every once in a while, because I catch him on MTV Europe. I'll be watching, because MTV Europe will actually still show videos. And if you're in the mood for a Kylie Minogue video, and who isn't, check out the MTV Europe. So every once in a while, Kurt Loder shows up on the MTV News over here. Maybe that's all he gets to do. Maybe that's where they've relegated him.
Could be.
Where they've put him out to pasture, as it were. So, no, but you played the 10,000 Maniacs, and just today, and I know this is the only true 10,000 Maniacs or Natalie Merchant fans are going to be able to make this connection. But today they announced that they put the 120-foot scroll that Jack Kerouac wrote on the road, or he typed out on the road on one continuous 120-foot long scroll of paper. He put it in the typewriter and just kept typing. Mm-hmm. And that's on display now for the first time ever. It was in private hands, and now the scroll is in a museum. And apparently, it's displayed in a way that you can scroll through it. I believe it's a copy of the scroll, but the idea is that you can then scroll through it like on big rollers. Like have the kids turn the wheel and look at Kerouac's manuscript. It's kind of And then synchronistic with you playing the 10,000 Maniacs. You got that. It's a whole to do as we continue this edition of the Great Radio.
Well, that's kind of like you read Cryptonomicon, Neil Stevenson, right?
Yeah.
It's like a 553,000 page book. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
We talked about this on the show before, but last time I was in Seattle, we went to the Science Fiction Museum, which is right by the Needle now, and it's like basically Paul Allen's private collection that he donated.
Sure.
And one of the things is the handwritten manuscript of Cryptonomicon.
That's right. You
mentioned that. It was like it was like 6 feet high or something.
The fucker's like 4 feet tall.
I don't know if we talked about it on the show. I think we talked about it like in awe privately. Like, did you know that Neil Stevenson hand wrote that damn thing? Did we talk about it on the show? I don't think we did.
I would say that we did, but it would take an astute listener to alert us to that fact.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Because we no longer keep records.
That.
Well, I don't recall that being in the show log.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we didn't talk about it.
You did that with Jess, right? Because you
we went to Seattle, yeah.
That's cool, though. What I didn't do, Neil Stevenson-wise, is I read Cryptonomicon, but I was so annoyed with the end. And hey, spoiler alert, it's only been 12 years. But spoiler alert. The fucking thing with the gold at the end, ooh. It just seemed so anticlimactic. I was annoyed, and so therefore, when there was a sequel or a prequel to Cryptonomicon, I eschewed. I said no. I refused to partake.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but wasn't that part of 3 trilogies that were all interconnected?
Was it 9 books altogether? I wouldn't doubt that.
Be just completely off base, but
Stevenson is that kind of madman.
Yeah.
But it's as if he was so proud of his encryption work and the story that he had crafted up to that point that he went, oh shit, I have no way to end this.
Yeah.
Okay, the gold, everybody gets the gold, everybody, woo! It's just stupid.
Isn't that like the ending to a mad world?
Yes,
kind of, yeah. But
the suitcase blows up at the end and all the money rains down.
That's a good movie. If I may put in a plug, though, if you're in Seattle, please visit the Science Fiction Museum, which is connected to a place called the Experience Music Project, which was really, really, really cool if you're into music at all.
Is it Jimi Hendrix related? Is that why they call it that?
It's just a bunch of really interesting musical exhibits, and I'm sure some of them are rotating. But it was just you go there and they give you credit for knowing something about music. It's not like you're going to the Planet Hollywood and looking at
This is a guitar.
Yeah, but this was a guitar used by Jimi Hendrix. No, it's educational and interesting.
Yeah.
Like they had one room was the art of songwriting, and they interviewed a bunch of people. One of them was the Indigo Girls, and you could take one of their songs and see it from like the original handwritten manuscript with old lyrics that were thrown out and everything, and then you go to the next place, and finally you get to the end where you can basically mix everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You can make your own mix.
So if you want more cowbell in Power of Two,
you can get more cowbell.
Go to the EMP.
Well, that being said, I know you guys are going to love this. You're going to love this. I decided during my convalescence last week, so I did this over the weekend. I decided, why the hell can't I learn how to play harmonica? So I bought.
We're losing you. We're losing you.
Did you say harmonica or guitar?
Yeah, no, you're losing me on purpose because I had to move the mic up because I'm about to make an obnoxious noise. Yes, I've decided. I actually had a conversation with myself. Why the hell can't I learn how to play harmonica? And that was the conversation. There's no moving parts. It's in, it's out. It's dead easy, and you buy one in the key of what you want to play, right? So the music store right by my work was having a harmonica sale.
Oh,
so
of course. Did they have John Popper in there for
No.
Okay.
No, and I didn't get a diatonic. I just got regular. I got the BJ Blues, Folks and Blues harmonica. I bought myself a C, an E, and a D, and I've already misplaced the D. So, I got that going for me. I bought them for like £2 a piece. So paid $4 a piece for these harmonicas, and I've already misplaced one of them. So,
and you really haven't left the house either.
No, it's got to be either in the car or in my office at work because I did pop back into work today. So here I got a little C action for you. That's a little C, see there, and then this bad boy. Here's my E. See, check that bad boy out. So I've decided I'm gonna learn how to play harmonica. Bought myself some Crucial Blues. But can't get very far. Takes breath control, So that's my new project while I sit here. Because I think I've read everything. I'm done reading for a while. This is me avoiding reading. Gotta get away.
Okay then.
So I'm very excited. I'll keep you apprised of my progress as time goes on.
I get. Okay. Oh yeah, Snow Crash. That was a good book too.
Snow Crash was a good one.
I bring up something like that. Now I have to see a picture of the 4-foot manuscript. Really? And you would think somebody on the internet would have a picture of the 4-foot handwritten manuscript.
Nobody's got that.
No.
Nobody put that on Google Images.
No. Oh well.
That's just stupid. And this is sounding oddly like an hour one of a Radio Tiki show, and clearly, clearly we're in hour two.
Yeah, clearly.
clearly we're still doing the same show and didn't take a 2-day break and come back. No, that didn't happen at all. Clearly we're still doing the same show from Saturday, and it just, it might seem like a Monday. It might have a Monday feel to it, but what we had talked about last hour was jumping into the mailbag. Is everybody all right with that? We do that as long as we promise?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Oh, did you find your picture?
No, I did not.
So, in fact, let's jump in and we'll look at something from, and the reason why, as you heard us discuss last hour, so stupid. The reason is we didn't do mail the last 2 shows because we were rushed for time and the shows were we just kept rambling on and we had some things to talk about. So the mail is kind of piled up and we would be remiss at best if we did not cover it this time. I've just rolled over my mouth, choking myself.
Yeah, I hate that.
It's this weird kind of S&M feature happening in here.
I like the telephone beep in the background.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, there he is.
Hey.
Oh, that was just tragic.
A little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
From back in August, our longtime listener Orange Lamb, one of our few Oklahoma-based listeners, she writes in, "Hey guys, Orange Lamb here, just checking in, catching up on the summer shows. Nothing new since May." Oh, she was chastising us.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
It's fine. We deserve to be chastised. Lazy much. Thank the gods I got out of. Let's see. Why is that? Oh, she's talking about Texas. Thank the gods I got out of Texas when I was 19. Hometown President Shrub is no place for me. President Shrub. I just wanted to send you a quick link to a story of my godforsaken hometown. Apparently they found the image of the Virgin Mary in a tree in Texas. Quality stuff. I'm actually going to test this link from August and see if it still opens up. iWest Texas news story. Let's go check that out and see what happens here. How am I audio-wise, Jeff? All right.
You're okay. Yeah. Sounds like you just ran over a mic cord.
I'm better now. Oh, it does work. The link to the My West Texas news story. By the way, it's 76 degrees today in West Texas.
Sure.
A tale of 2 Virgin Marys. Apparent image in a tree, camera, phone, video appear to be stories with 2 different purposes. There were 9 people on the front sidewalk at 1600 North Terrell Thursday morning at 8 a.m. Each person reverently approached the house, clasping prayer books, rosaries, and camera phones. All there to give devotion to what they say is an image of the Blessed Virgin Mary weeping in a tree. I'm guessing the image is weeping in a tree.
So
In
sad.
the park or something.
I'm
Yeah.
in a tree and I'm weeping. So sad.
Here's, you know what, I'm gonna stop the story here because it goes on to people talking about the Virgin. Here's the thing. Why do you think so many people see the Virgin Mary in things? Because it's basically like an oval. It's an oval with another oval around it, and then the top has got a little bump that might look like a head, and that's it.
Uh-huh.
It could look like the Virgin Mary. It could also look like a turd standing on its end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why everybody sees the Virgin Mary, because her visage is similar to that of a turd standing on its end. When it's actually a Mary with a face and a shroud and some features, then I'll go, oh, hey, that's Virgin Mary. Until then, it's a water stain, it's a knot hole, it's a potato.
Half the time it looks like that, I don't remember the artist's name, but the Scream.
Oh,
That painting, the Scream. That's what
Yeah.
it looked like to me half the time.
Oh. It's still one of my favorites. So the local church, going back to listener Katie's email, so the local churches have already come out to say this isn't a real apparition of the Virgin Mary. My mom, who still lives in Midland, Texas, commented, "Hey everyone, it's a tree. It could be the image of a druid. Why is no one talking about the druids? Could it be that the pagans are more sensible than the Catholics? I think it's a druid in the tree." I so want to meet Katie's mom. I've had private email with Katie Orange Lamb, and I've said, I want to get together with your mom.
And when he means get together.
I mean it biblically.
Speaking of Mary.
Absolutely. For some reason, I always think of you guys when I listen to my Flight of the Conchords CD. You like the Flight of the Conchords? If not, you should, and shame on you. You guys know about Flight of the Conchords. Well, Jeff doesn't. He doesn't watch TV. Maurice, do you know about Flight of the Conchords?
I know it's a TV show, but I don't know anything about it.
No. Two guys from New Zealand moved to New York to pursue the hot indie novelty folk music scene. So they compete directly with the likes of Weird Al, that kind of thing. But they're really bad at it. So it's kind of like Mighty Blows the Wind, or sorry, A Mighty Wind and Spinal Tap combined. It's sort of, and with guys from New Zealand, and they've of course put out an album which is very funny. So if you want, check it out online before you purchase. But extraordinarily funny. It's one of these things that Brad didn't know it was a TV show. He just bought the CD because it was funny. As one of your local flock of graphic designers, I feel it's important to point out I've updated my website. Don't just hire me for my good looks, but you can if you want. And finally, have any of you guys checked out the new D&D rules? No, I didn't think so. Keep up the funny and keep it up more often. Sounds a lot like spam email in my inbox. Katie Orange Lamb. And let me give out her website, because I do know that she's promoting her web design business. It's softassteel.com, and it's all one word. So if you look at it, it looks like it reads softassteal.com. So soft
yes. I have checked out the 4th edition D&D rules. They suck.
Yeah, Jeff is a player.
They've apparently want to make it like a video game, because that's all the kids play these days. Yeah, they're awful.
Of course.
When are they going to make a set of rules that appeal more to the LARP crowd? Let's have a full-on LARP set of rules. Sure, the new rules are appealing to the video game crowd. What about your LARPers? Yeah. Give me a parenthetical statement about what this would be if this +5 sword was made of duct tape and styrofoam. This. I basically, whenever there's anything dealing with the show, I dump it in this folder. And I was going to, when we did a show in August, which we didn't do, I was going to put out a message saying, hey everyone, Maurice pointed out that the show server was down for like a week and a half, so sorry. So let me just skip over that. Let's see.
It's running much better now.
Yeah.
So I think Chris did something to make it run better.
Yeah, because it's all good now.
By the way, speaking of servers and Chris, I think he also improved our mail filters. Have you noticed
it seems like the spam has dropped.
A much less amount of spam than we usually get. Yeah.
And it's targeted spam now. Like it's no longer the weird, messed up Russian words. It's pretty much just obvious. Painkillers, Cialis. That's it. It's pretty much.
Yeah, the ones who aren't trying to hide it.
Yeah, it gets through. So I'm able to dump a lot of that still.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got here. From listener Beaver Fever. Hey guys, a great deal of time has passed since but I've been listening to the shows. Thanks for putting in the effort to keep up the International show. It was impossible to ignore the desperate cry for help during the last show, and I immediately began composing this message. Maurice, butter is available in stick form in Canada, but you have to check the high-end brands. Bargain butter is found in blocks only. There are some La Concha sticks of butter, or Bâtonnet. Yeah.
Yeah, that I recognize that brand name.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to pronounce it either, but it's like La Concha or something.
Or Bâtonnets de beurre.
That stick of butter.
Yeah. In my refrigerator right now, and I too am in Canada. Tom, I can't help you out, but this morning I did put butter on my English muffin. So with a stretch, everything's been brought full circle. Although it's relatively late in the big picture, recently I've been ripping off Brad's new cover band bit at work. It wasn't intentional, but the timing has been right. People I work with keep using bizarre phrases, and I can't resist saying things like, "Oh yeah, that's my new cover band appearing this Tuesday at Lee's Palace. When the door is held wide open, how can I not walk through it? How? So thanks, Brad. YGFR Beaver Fever."
Well, that was Chris's old line, wasn't it? That's the reason he kept switching jobs, is so he could recycle his material.
That's exactly it. Chris would always do his joke, and same here. I mean, I can do all my my A material from Chicago back here in Britain. It plays. It was dry enough to begin with.
Sure.
So, oh wow, it's been so long that I was going to say guy got divorced. Sometimes makes us worried about him. Snappy, that's it. Because I just scrolled down to it. Listener Snappy.
Snapper.
Hey guys, long time no hear. Hope all is going well with you all.
Hello.
And I do miss hearing the show on a regular basis. We're sorry about that. There's timing issues. The plus side is that your content is still popular and entertaining. The downside is you get pestered when you don't produce. So dance for us, monkey boys. I feel it like it's just a disservice to say hey to you guys. So hi, Maurice. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Brad. Hi, Tom.
Wow.
Let's make sure he addresses each of us. I will be making an appearance in the Bessemer City Court on September 2nd at 9 a.m. for one time and one time only. Apparently, you cannot operate a boat without a license on your person and no registration decals on the boat. Plus, the plus side is my daughter and nephew got T-shirts that said, "I got caught wearing my life vest." Oh, must have been a random stop on the waterways there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. They're doing those more these days.
Sure. So they got T-shirts that I got caught wearing my life vest for wearing their life vests. I told the officer that my shirt should read, "My dad got a citation and all I got was this shitty T-shirt." The officer actually laughed. But if getting the citation isn't bad enough, I had to hold his boat steady while he wrote out the ticket. Nice. Single life is still going well. I'm still shedding the pounds and getting into shape. I have started running, which is really therapeutic, I've found. And other than helping someone with some fraudulent mortgage practices, not much else has been going on here. I did have a double date with Madam X and her husband to see Louis C.K. perform at a local nightclub. That went well and ended with her almost in tears, while Louis gave me the look like, "Who is this chick? I had fun, she didn't." Whoa. Hope to hear from you guys soon. Snappy. I'm sure there's a dark understory there. Like, how do you go to a Louis C.K. show and end up in not tears of mirth, but tears of sadness? Let's see. Rip Tour. We got a couple from Rip Tour because we've been putting off the mail for a while here. So, guys, just checking in. What I'm going to need to do is what I'm going to need you to do is play that Ice House or whatever drop you have. You had a while back there from Modern Times that was playing when there was a VO guy running his lines for the Ice House. Oh, that one. We did that last show. I think Jeff did that for you last show by request.
Yes.
I just about shit my pants laughing when that came on. In exchange, I've attached a file of Alex Trebek saying "fuck" a lot. Not much going on over here in Boston these days. Just got back from a trip to Argentina a few weeks ago, where I ate a lot of goat and saw a lot of llamas. They're the same thing. I hope all is well with the Tikis, and I want you to know I'm moving into my first apartment with a bunch of friends of mine soon, and I'm mandating A, that we buy a bunch of Tiki mugs, and B, drink rum from them. Peace, Tikis, Rip Tour. That's awesome. By the way, I just want to point out that Rip Torr started listening to us when he was a freshman in high school. We'll put that out there. Rip Torr been a regular listener from the beginning, from the earliest days of the Tiki.
Early.
Like, I want to say he was out there third or fourth show. He was one of our first emailers. Mm-hmm. So, man, why do I keep hitting this button? Sorry.
Tom's still an idiot.
And he sent us the Trebek fuck MP3, which I'm sure we can put out there at some point.
If I had it anywhere, sure. Later.
Yeah. It's done now. I'm done. It's done. I'm done. Look. It is. Oh, see, now the problem is I've pressed too many other buttons.
Oh, God.
It is that which is done. Anywho, new listener, I believe. New listener checking in. Hi, guys. I'm afraid I don't have much meaningful to contribute at the moment besides drooling adoration. Truthfully, your haphazard schedule makes it somewhat difficult for my addled brain to recall what topical things I might say, besides relating snappy-style sexual misadventures, and one day I will relate the bestest of all of them, but that will be saved for later. If Schadenfreude is delight in the misfortune of others, then what is the word for delight in the misfortune of oneself? Sadism. Anyway, you all have the internet at least once a month, so hopefully you found this. If not, it's fucking funny, and that's what counts. This guy, listener JB Switters, YGFR. He's the guy that sent the Garfield-Garfield.net. Did you check this out?
No.
This is the guy that takes the Garfield cartoon and, paintbrushes or, Paintbrush Pro, whatever, takes out Garfield, so it's just John Arbuckle talking to himself.
Oh, no.
It is fucking brilliant. I'll read you the tagline from the website, and I'll put the website out there again. Garfield-Garfield is a site dedicated to removing Garfield from the actual comic strip in order to reveal the deep existential angst of a certain young Mr. John Arbuckle. It is a journey deep into the mind of an isolated, disturbed young everyman as he fights a losing battle against loneliness and depression in a quiet American suburb. This is brilliant. It's Garfield. There's no www. It's just Garfield-Garfield.net. And they put up about 6 of them at once. Exactly. This is the funniest shit I have seen in a long time.
October 1st. I'm so dull, I'm almost invisible. And then 2 silent panels.
2 panels of that. And, I mean, it's just, this has to go on with the sanction of the Jim Davis conglomerate. Because otherwise this guy would be toast. And he's been doing it for at least a year. There's a year of archives on this. Chicks dig the tough guy in leather look. Sad.
I'm depressed. After I'm gone, no one will care that I ever existed. End of comic.
That kind of has a certain go die quality to it.
It really does.
Yeah.
So I remember thinking I've got to get this out into the world. And listener JB Switters, thank you very much. It's Garfield-Garfield.net. And I'm even going to put it on my. I'm adding it as a favorite right now. That's how dedicated I am to the cause. Wow, that's brilliant.
Ever hear one of those voices inside you? A voice telling you to do something wild and crazy? I'm putting on a kilt.
All right, I gotta go back mail. So thank you, listener JB Switters. Could be letter of the week. Let's see. From listener Brad2 Electric Boogaloo, and I know he doesn't call himself that, but long-time listeners will know what we're talking about. Hey guys, 2 quick notes, one of which will explain the brevity of this email. Number 1, I shit you not, they just put in a Queen Bee barbecue near my house in Atlanta. I chuckle every time I pass, then nervously check my rearview mirror for hoopties rolling on 20s. So good! On Monday, number 2, on Monday, the 4th at 3:43 p.m., my beautiful wife gave birth to our first child, Nevaeh. That's heaven spelled backwards, by the way. Anyway, I'm quite busy now, enjoying every minute of it. Hope all is well. Also, kudos to listener Mostly Bob for the well wishes via Twitter within moments of the birth. Bob, could you please take a moment to explain Twitter to the Tiki Boys? I have chores to do. So, and then somewhere down the line, Mostly Bob, I think, explains Twitter to us.
Yeah.
Which I completely forgotten about because then I felt like I discovered it on my own later on. Because I do now Twitter. For those of you that care, Tommy Twitters, you can give me at _TOMB. _TOMB is my Twitter name. So Mostly Bob sends in, okay, so I didn't get around to listening to July 12th Part 2 until a month after the start, but I will put a call out to the Twitterers out there. He's created a Twitter for Radio Tiki. By the way, I'm not a Mac guy. Anyway, keep up the funny later, listener Mostly Bob. So there's a twitter.com/Radio Tiki. So now we got a Twitter presence. I better make sure I link the Twitter to myself. That would be interesting. This is us trying to figure out when we're going to do a show. Let me skip over that. Maurice responding to Riptor, telling him about Tiki mugs. So we got that. Let's see. Listener Hope, still loving my Tiki Boys. Sorry guys, I've been busy making games and Rubik's cubes. If I get a snail mail, I will send you guys some cubes to take up the slack when we unfaithful listeners dump out on you. Just keep you busy out there. Some beer facts and links. And here's a list of beer facts. I hear it is the nectar of the gods. And then it's a list of 10 ancient gods of beer on So See Birdie, which the link is actually no longer good. So, let's see. Breastfeeding and beer drinking mothers. I know that you'd like that for your kink box. Oh, let me look at this. Hang on a minute. It's a story about women, a news story about women who decided that because beer doesn't cross the breast milk barrier, that it's okay to breast milk and drink beer, but they're incorrect. More beer information. 28-year-old Helen Moore claims to have the best job in the world. She is chief lager taster for the Tesco supermarket. Oh, this is an English story. She has tasted over 1,000 different lagers as part of her job. I suspect they mean beers of all genres rather than just lagers, but that's British journalism for you. Editors note. No, they don't. They're very, very picky about whether it's a lager, a bitter, or an ale. Of course, drinking 1,000 different beers is not a particularly unusual feat, but the fact that she has done this in the name of Tesco's warehouse, whose beer range is fairly ordinary, to say the least, is strange. Yeah, there's only about 20 in Tesco's. Particular gems from around the world available at Tesco's at the moment are Kamenzita Svetlo from Bulgaria, A. Lecoq Premium from Estonia, and Bergen beer from Romania. None of your world classics there, in which a woman who tasted more than 1,000 beers should be able to pick out, and a supermarket with clout of Tesco's could arrange in a stock on your shelves. But I digress. I have a distinct hatred for Tesco's, and reading about this woman makes me even angrier. Just look at her favorite 5 beers. Is she really fit to have this job? Couldn't all of us have a better job? Whereas now I have to look at her favorite beers. Which is no longer available. I will say that over here, we are a Sainsbury's family. We are not a Tesco's family, but that's because we keep Nectar points and not Tesco's points. So there you go. Listener Hope, Director of Design and Development, Winning Moves Games. So be sure to check out Winning Moves Game. And be sure to look at the handiwork of Listener Hope. From Snappy, the story. I hope all is well with you guys. Did any of you see Obama's nomination speech? I thought he did a good job and will get elected, especially since McCain chose some unknown Hillary wannabe. Well, this is a little bit weird now, having everything been happening. I had a rough night last night, and not in a good way either. So this girl I've been seeing, and I've been helping her move and fix up her condo and the such, and I've been digging her a lot, and the feeling had been reciprocated. Right before I left the office, we discussed where we should eat dinner and how we're going to move her large furniture. I show up about an hour later, and I get the "it's not you, it's me" speech. Sadly, I was dumbfounded and confused. She at least didn't want me to move the heavy stuff and then do it. Yeah, that's nice. She just did all the other stuff first. I think this is a girl who's afraid of commitment, which is unfortunate. Whatever. I'm sick of being the good guy. She said her mom had asked why she was doing it. She actually said, "What, did he not treat you bad enough? Do you just need somebody to treat you badly?" Whatever. I'm sick of being a good guy. I know how to treat a girl well, but they don't appreciate it. You know what I'm talking about, at least as that goes. So Madam X gave me some advice. According to her, the way it was done, the girl really digs me by what she said. Her advice was to give her some space for a couple days, then call her on Monday and Tuesday. Let her come around. Maybe give her a call back and see if she's changed her mind. Yeah, that's what it'll say on the restraining order, Snappy. So, anyway, she's going to have to do a hell of a lot more than just say I was confused. Yeah, it starts with unzip and get a mouthful. Hello. I was doing her a favor I don't want to go the conceited route. Hope to hear a show from you guys soon. Your friend Snappy, sent via BlackBerry, and he's a fine T-Mobile customer as well. As is Radio Tiki's Tom when he's back in the United States. Listener Ace Smythe, author of GeorgeCartoon.com. For those of you that follow webcomics, it's GeorgeCartoon.com. Hey guys, figured I'd update you and answer a few of the questions from 2 shows ago. I'm a little backed up. Oh, hell, you're backed up. Jeff, you mentioned that 132K for 1,800 square feet sounded a little off, and wondered if it was the land I got. Oh, I got the land, the house, and its construction, and about 10K of add-ons for the 132K. It's not really in the middle of nowhere, but it's a little bit of a drive. Unlike a lot of the traffic I used to deal with in Chicago, 20 miles takes about 15 or 20 minutes, or less, depending on how many laws I happen to be breaking. Tom, you are correct. The house is built on a post-tension slab, so I don't think it will crack. Here's hoping. I'll keep an eye out, though. Thanks for the heads up. And yes, the weather here is often explained away as a dry heat. But seriously, after 16 years in Chicago dealing with 80 degrees Fahrenheit and 100% humidity, I prefer a 110 at 0% humidity. Trust me, it's a lot better. Anyway, someone stole my freaking car. Yeah, sure, move out to the desert where cars last a long time. It's going to get stolen. Right out in front of my dad's house. I reported it to the police. They found it later that day in town with no wheels or tires. They even took the flat spare. Who takes a flat spare? Luckily, the insurance company gave the repair shop $2,300 for repairs, and they only used like $900, so I got to pocket the rest. And then he's sent us some private, personal information about the construction of the house. Upgrades, engineered stone floor, countertop, Whirlpool. I'm not seeing Whirlpool gold flat stovetop and dishwasher. Not seeing the words jacuzzi. Okay, if you're paying $10,000 for upgrades, you can pay another $4,000 and get the jacuzzi. Everybody knows that because post-construction, that jacuzzi is going to cost you $10,000. But that's me. End of boring stuff. Anyway, have a great show. YGFR, Ace Smythe, author, proprietor, and chief drawer of GeorgeCartoon.com. www.georgecartoon.com. Sure, check out George Cartoon. What else we got here? Oh, Tom B from North Cal. And this is the guy that writes letters that sound like a male listener Amy. And then oddly enough, we got mail from listener Amy this back somewhere. Let's see. Script provided for future reading. Use normal voice. Hey Tikis, this is Tom of North Cal. Hope you're all well. By the way, I don't actually sound the way I write. I do have a good grip on the Queen's English, but spell like shit sometimes. Now character voice. But I do like to be silly. Normal voice. I've been traveling and seeing a bunch of movies. Mostly watching, not shooting lately. Oh well. But I've created a few political animes. Proper English voice. If you don't mind, please kindly share my humble links. You'll enjoy the wonderful political poop humor of animes named Movement. Please excuse the odd URLs. Currentpeople.com I'm sorry, try that again. Current.com /people/ Tom of North Cal, one word. Or YouTube.com, and then there's a long YouTube code. So just check out current.com /people Tom of North Cal. How is Canada, UK, and good old Chicago? Plus a sports question. What's up with Brett Favre? Was it stupid or disrespectful to let him go? Apparently it was stupid. Should they have kept him as a part-time player, assistant QB coach? What? Next question, travel. I did just get back from near Boys Town of Milwaukee. I didn't know Milwaukee had a Boys Town. Maurice, are you familiar with those?
Of course you go right to Maurice on that one.
No.
I'm just saying he used to go to see a lot of shows.
Oh, yeah.
Up in Milwaukee.
I'm familiar with the brewery district. That's about it.
All right. That's all I'm copping to.
And wherever the hell Gen Con was held.
Marshboa.
Yeah.
I was visiting family and friends. There were so many Harleys, you could feel the air vibrate all day long. By the way, do women like Harleys because they vibrate? Yes. Anywho, as you know, I love the movies, and here's what I've seen. Dark Knight, it's a hit, but 20 minutes too long. Joker stole the show. You may see another Oscar for the late Heath Ledger. No joke. Plus, Batman did the constitutional violations of our rights, privacy that Bushes did, except Batman dismantled his spy ops in the end. Oh, well. X-Files, I Want to Believe, was good. As a movie in general, it was good. I loved it. It was a good reunion movie for David Duchovny. He was right back into his character, getting on the bike. Gillian Anderson was still hot and still in character, but with a sweeter twist. You know what? I didn't see this, and I'm not, itching to go out and see it. Did you guys?
Nope.
Either of you see that? No?
I have not seen it.
Look at us, getting old. Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, it was okay. What were they thinking on the end? Tropic Thunder, fucking funny. Ben Stiller did a decent job of directing too. And crazy Xenu freak Tom Cruise did a superb performance as an evil corporate Hollywood producer that any U.S. CEO can relate to. See it, dudes. It's just actually come out here. I was thinking that it might be a date movie here. Death Race, wonderful gritty B movie. Did Death Race really need to be remade? Really? Really? Star Wars Clone Wars. There's a new Star Wars movie out?
Oh,
Cartoon.
Yeah. I've seen more favorable press given to rapists than that movie got.
Really?
Yeah, it was animated. It was It was basically a bunch of stuff from Star Wars video games.
You're kidding.
No.
It just ties up the loose ends from video games, is that it?
The quality
was
wise,
out so fast.
yeah.
This wasn't a Smith joint, was it? This wasn't Kevin Smith.
No, it was Lucasfilms.
It's official,
Really?
Yeah.
It's canon.
Is it part of the canon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know those books? Those Luke fights or starts at Jedi school. The post Return of the Jedi books.
Yeah.
Are those part of the canon?
I never even read them.
I read the Anderson books. I didn't read any of the other ones. Grace, do you know?
I believe there's a canon priority in Lucas universe. So they're in there, but they're at one of the lower levels. So like stuff written by him is top. Then there's like movies. Then then there's books written by him, and then there's like books written by other people, licensed from him or whatever. So it's like there's like certain so like if there's something that does conflict, you go to the higher level one is the one that.
Okay, now I'm starting to be freaked out. We'll stop there then, I guess. I read the Kevin Anderson books. That's what I read. From Electric Bamboo, a.k.a. Kai Hentai. Hey, guys. Hope you're doing well. Glad to hear you're keeping on with the show. I commend you all for your efforts. You know what? Are the listeners starting to treat us like everybody's bad grandfather?
Yes.
Because that's like the fourth one. They're like, hey, that guy's still doing the show? That's great. That's really, wow. You're still getting together with your war buddies. You all still wear the uniform. Do you still cry on Veteran Day and go to the VFW hall? That's great. Do you take your grandkids with you? That's great. This is like the fourth I commend you for your efforts to do the show mail. Fuck. I commend you all for your efforts since it's really hard to keep in touch across continents. I should know since I have good friends on the mainland and I don't keep in touch nearly as much with them, despite emails and cell phones. Anyway, I finally found a place that carries my fitted cap size. I always wondered what loyal baseball fans thought of New Jacks wearing fitted caps with no real loyalty to the team that they were wearing, but it's hard for me to find a cap of a team that I don't follow, especially baseball, since I'm more of a basketball fan. By the way, Deron Williams, was he one of the guys from your school, high school's our college's basketball team? Yes, it was. I remember Brad praising that team for a while. Just wondering, since I broke my own rule and opted to pick up a dope Orioles cap, it doesn't bother me. In fact, strangely enough, and I'm not saying this because of what's going on in baseball. I'm not saying this because of Chicago or whatever. Outside of the New York Yankees, which you will find in the depths of Borneo, you will find people wearing Yankees caps in,
and in fact, they know how to say the word Yankees in Borneo.
New York Yankees!
Yankees!
Besides that, and a lot of it is gang related as well. Outside of the New York Yankees, the two hats that you will see here in the UK, I shit you not, are the Cubs and the White Sox. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. Once in a while I will see a Mets hat, and it'll be a beat up Mets hat, so you know that it's a displaced financial guy or somebody that likes baseball. Because there's a lot of American financial dudes over here, a lot fewer lately, but there's a lot of guys that work in the banks over here. But the hat that I see most often in the core of London is Cubs and White Sox, and I don't know why.
Well, the Sox, it's a design.
It's a black and white hat.
Yeah,
and the Cubs do enjoy a worldwide, recognition.
Well, that's one of those things. I'm sure we've brought it up before. Is what they do with all those. You know how like 5 seconds after the last pitch of a clinching game, they'll be out there with the championship T-shirts.
Yeah.
They have to have those done beforehand. So there's been a long, decades-long standing program that, like, the losing shirts all get shipped to third world countries.
They absolutely do. I am in possession of people at my company's office in South Africa. We have an office down there, and there was some sort of family event, and many of the people at the family, it was like a carnival. They were wearing Paris 2012 Olympics congratulations shirts. Oops. Didn't get it.
So how far are we on the mail here?
I think we only have a couple more. We're doing all right.
Just a couple more? Okay, because it's been an hour. I've scoured my hard drive and have shockingly only found 2 more cover songs. So I'm ready, but I don't have a drop. But I'm ready to go with the song if you need to pee or something.
No, I'm good. Well,
okay, just keeping that out there.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, there are
giving you options, Jeff. Giving you options.
Yeah, there are only 2 left. And then that would be we would have our 2 hours there anyway, and we'd kind of wrap it up because I got to go to bed. I'm actually going back to the office full time tomorrow. Anyway, back to Kai Hentai. I do wish the IRC was more active, but some of us still use it to send prawn back and forth. Prawn.
Good for you.
I like to think that every once in a while the Radio Tiki chat room pops up, and it's just a couple of diehard Tiki listeners, exchanging a few pics, getting together. Very much like your survivors of D-Day. You remember this? Look, here's Florence Henderson doing a girl scene. It's fantastic. Aside from your show, I pretty much listen to Smodcast, which is like a celebrity version of Radio Tiki, with more cock and balls spoken about. Did listener Dietrich send you her Tahitian dance video? It is nice. Maurice, do you have a Tahitian dance video from listener Dietrich?
I do not, and I'm very disappointed that I don't.
Let's fix that. Somebody out there, Dietrich, I don't know if you still listen, but somebody get on that. Somebody find us Dietrich and doing a Tahitian dance. Keep doing what you do and take care. I miss the postal updates, and of course I miss Robot Brad. Shoots Kuzos, that's we're his cousins in Hawaii. Electric Bamboo, Kai Hentai. So, and as promised, we have an email, an actual honest-to-God email from listener Amy. Hey,
what?
You're still alive.
Yes.
Yay. Follow it /EO/E. Yay. I don't know how to be random at the moment, but I know if you haven't seen this video, you are someone who hasn't seen it before. So with 5 million views, this seems impossible. I also haven't listened to your show since it seemed to die a while ago. If you've already talked about the video on the show, then I'm sorry, but this video is called My Hands Are Bananas, and it's on YouTube. It would make a great school play. By the way, tomorrow or today, this weekend, really, is my birthday. I'm 23 years old.
Hey.
That's all I have to say.
Wow.
That was mid-September. That's not all I have to say. Okay, what is the name of that song with the I Dream of Jeannie hummed beats? The do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oops. Sorry.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Is that's the show dying?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
so,
that's
Feels my
listening his
mind
email
going.
dying, I think.
yeah. And she's sitting by a window, and milk, pour it. Don't look at me when I'm pouring my milk. The lyrics have seriously messed me up. Is there a song that relates to any of that? Because I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Not that I ever
talking
really
about the DNA remix of Tom's Diner.
Oh, really?
San Vega.
Yeah.
I got that right away. Oh my God, I understand, listener Amy.
Ah!
Dude, you totally understood listener Amy.
Yeah.
I just want to step back. I just want
Wow.
you knew what the hell she was talking about.
Maurice, you were there too, right? Right?
I knew it was a song. I just couldn't remember which one.
Huh.
Which, strangely enough,
Well, if I had hummed it that way, then I would have gotten it.
Yeah.
a week or two ago, WXRT was promoting their new, WXRT Live from the Archives deal.
Yeah.
And they played Suzanne Vega live version of that, where the audience did the do-do-do, and she was just singing the rest of it. It was kind of cool.
Well, because the original version is just her doing that poem.
Well, yeah,
it's just,
exactly.
It's just her word speaking that poem with a little guitar behind her, which is actually quite nice. But I do like the remix version of it. Because it's got that kind of wicked horn, that brass in it. That dun, dun. Yep. See, yeah, Maurice got it. And finally, from listener Riptor, Tom, not to be that guy, but what happened to the September 20th show? Did it happen? Also, my sister and her fiancé are looking for good places in the UK to go to. They're going to be on their honeymoon in Ireland and Northern Ireland and are thinking about popping over to England for a day or two. Any non-London recommendations? And I highly records they were going to be Manchester or Liverpool. Actually, Manchester is a great town to be, young and want to go out drinking. I mean, if you want to do a lot of history and stuff, go on down to London. But if you want a nice party town with a lot of nice drinking spots and a good music scene and large music history, you want to go to Manchester. I try to go there for non-work reasons at any chance I get. Plus, that's where I happen to keep a mistress. So.
Oh wow, yeah, you got that going for you.
So, and thus ended the email back. Oh, I did want to say that I responded to listener Riptor via email about the September 20th show. Just said, yeah, some minor complications. I believe September 20th was the day that I didn't have my headset, and then the week after I found out I was going to have the surgery. And pretty much, we've been trying to go full tilt since then to get a show up.
Oh, we were going to do September 20th because you didn't have the headset the earlier one.
All right, what was September 20th? Why didn't we do the 20th? We actually just didn't want to. We didn't want to do another one without Brad.
Brad, yeah, and I had something going too at the last minute.
So, but then the week after was the surgery, and the week after we're here. So we are doing the show just 2 weeks later.
I mean, you are familiar with us. When we say September 20th, you mean that means mid-October.
Yeah, you know how that works, right?
Right, yeah.
Let's see. But then listener Riptor did send me a bunch of YouTube videos for me to check out while I was laid up in the hospital. However, the hospital had a tasty dial-up connection, so tasty. So,
prawn.
Did not get to enjoy the YouTube, but I appreciate the YouTube goodness. So that's the bottom of the mailbag, and we've put together a nice little show here for September 20th here on October 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th.
It's not the 7th yet.
Oh, it's not. It will be soon. But yeah, I'm back in the office tomorrow. Actually, even went in a little bit today. Everything's groovy. Everything's going well with the walking around. Being
awesome.
mobile.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Technology today rocks.
I know, man. It's years ago you'd been laid up for 2 months with this kind of thing.
Or you wouldn't have it. You'd be hobbling around for the rest of your life.
No. This Soylent Green stuff that they gave me. Wow, you ought to try it. It's really good. It's delicious. They gave me some Soma. I got some Soma. I got some Soylent Green. I got a new hip. Later on, I'm going to be on this show called Death Race. I've covered all my bad sci-fi genre.
Yes.
Strangely enough, I've got nothing on this weekend. If we want to give it a go, we could give it a go this weekend.
Yeah, we could.
Sure.
But it's only one day, so
I'm up for Saturday.
Sunday's bad. Saturday maybe.
Are you doing your D&D group?
Yeah.
Have you guys restarted with level 1 again?
Gosh, we're taking deaths into account. We're 9-ish, 10-ish, 11-ish right now. God, when were we level 1? It's got to be a year and a half, a couple of years we've been on this one.
What are you doing this time around? What are you?
I'm a fighter.
Because last time you were a bard or a
cleric? That was a couple ago. I was a bard, and then the last one that didn't go so far, we only got to like level 5 or 6 before it kind of got out of hand. I was a cleric.
What does out of hand mean?
Yeah. What does that exactly mean?
We're at level 5. What is out of hand? What are we talking about?
We met Smog.
Right. Well, I mean, essentially, the guy who runs it, this game was running for years before I ever showed up.
Right, you brought into it. You were brought into it by marriage.
Right.
You inherited this game by marriage.
Well, I was in it before we were married, even, I believe.
By the relationship.
Yeah. So, I've been in this game for over 5 years now. It was going on for years before that. This guy is good. He's freaky good at this, at running a game like this. And out of hand meant we, did some stuff that got us, like you said, we got to the point where we were going to meet way too high of a level stuff because of the stuff we were getting into and doing. Stuff he had planned for way, way, way down the line.
Oh, so you just kind of
took a
jumped the shark.
shortcut. You kind of took a shortcut.
Pretty much, we took some shortcuts he wasn't intending us to take, and it just kind of got to the point. It's like, yeah, this isn't really going to work out.
I gotta put some props out there. This was I think this was the year before we met you, Jeff. But Maurice used to run a hell of a game. Mm-hmm. The problem is Maurice never got to play. So I'm guessing that this guy doesn't get to play. He gets to run his game, right?
There's a Tuesday night game that he plays in. Oh,
okay. Because I remember, at one point, we had a weekly game that first year down at U of I, and a good game. Nice long sessions. Really, good characters. Stuck with him a nice long time. Maurice runs a hell of a game. Problem is, brother never got to play.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the one I was a bard in. Our characters made it to like 17th, 18th level. So that one was going for a long time.
Yeah, you were fighting gods and stuff, weren't you?
Not really. One of our characters found out he was the avatar of his god, but that's neither here nor there.
You know what? I think that's the perfect way to end this particular incarnation of the Gray Ridge. Hey, this was our September 20th show, brought to you early October.
If I could interrupt here for a second. One
sure,
quick plug, the new Amazing Race is on. Episode 2 was last night.
You know what? That is odd you bring that up. I was going to ask you about that tonight.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Yeah. No, I was thinking, I wonder if Amazing Race has been canceled, because I was thinking about Amazing Race, because every once in a while we'll get an old season on one of the classic channels here. So there's new Amazing Race.
They had season 12. Season 12 was really, 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 really good. And then season 13 was moved up because of the writer's strike last fall.
Yeah.
So it just started 2 weeks ago. And it's one of those things where it's still in the top, 25 of the TV ratings. It is one of the...
set the PVR for that.
Yeah, other than, your American Idol and your Survivor, it's top tier of the ratings reality show kind of thing. So,
Did they win that? Did they win that award, the Emmy or whatever?
I don't know. I didn't see this year. I know this year there was a new award for Best Reality Show Host that Probsty won.
I heard about Probst.
Holy, yeah. But
that's
anyway,
that's just the longevity award. That's a
reward
for
work.
Exactly.
But
Maurice is dead on with that. That's just, hey, you helped invent the genre. Here's your award. Now shut the fuck up.
It's Amazing Race 13 this year, and if you're somewhere where you can't get it, go to CBS.com. I shit you not. In the additional video, behind the scenes kind of stuff that didn't make the show, is longer than the show itself.
Okay.
So you could turn on CBS Sunday nights at 7 or whenever the fuck football ends and see, with commercials, 42 minutes of Amazing Race. Or you can go to CBS.com and see a completely different, 80 minutes of Amazing Race.
Wow. I'll have to wait till Mondays for that, so... But CBS.com will show the whole episode?
No. It's 80 different minutes.
But can I also get the aired version of the show?
I don't think so.
Probably not, would be my guess.
Probably
Do they still
not.
also have it on the Travel Channel? The Amazing Race? They were playing the repeat a couple days later on the Travel Channel?
I know the Travel Channel had seasons 1 and 2 last year.
Yes, I don't know about the new ones though.
For a couple of the seasons they were doing that, but I think they stopped, so I wasn't really sure.
Just saw a commercial on the Travel Channel flipping channels for the for an old season starting soon, but I don't know about new ones.
And one last
and that
question.
sound you hear everywhere in the background is everybody clicking on their computer keyboards.
Trying to find
CBS.com.
Do you know if they did season 12 as a DVD?
I think they've only had 2 seasons on DVD. The Rob and Amber's first season and season 1.
Oh, Rob and Amber.
Wild.
Are those 2 crazy kids, are they still married? Because bless their hearts, I hated them, but what? They're good
but
gamers.
They were meant for each other. For each other.
They're so meant for each other, and they're damn good gamers.
According to the Travel Channel's website, and I don't know how new or old this is because there's no date on it, says the Travel Channel is airing episodes of Season 12 of the award-winning reality series, The Amazing Race, from CBS on Saturdays at 9 a.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that means there's a DVD available for me. That's what I would guess.
I don't think there is. I really don't think there is.
Crap. Okay.
Well, the thing about season 12 is there were some seasons where they're the teams you hate, and they went on all the way to the end. And
that would bug the shit out of me.
Season
I don't
12,
like that.
Season 12, there were like 5 or 6 teams. They're like, yeah, they're good people. I like them. I'd sit down with them. And according to Amazon, Amazing Race first season, Amazing Race 7th season, and that's it.
Wow.
And if you are on Amazon right now, I can highly recommend the book that is search result number 6, My Ox is Broken, Detours, Roadblocks, Fast Forwards, and Other Great Moments from TV's Amazing Race. I am like, well, the sister and brother-in-law and the nieces and nephews got that for me like 3 years ago. Well, it came out in 2006, so 2 years ago for Christmas. And it's like sat on my dresser for 2 years, and I just picked it up a few days ago, and it's like really good.
See, I was under the impression that books born out of shows like that wouldn't be very good. But you heard me mention last hour that one of the books that I just recently read was the diary version of Michael Palin's New Europe.
Right.
And I got to imagine it's the same kind of thing.
It's
just a lot of.
Well, I'm sure it's like some of it's outtakes and.
No, it's more like behind the scenes and like an analysis of it, and chapter 2 is called The Rules of the Race, and then chapter 3 is called The Real Rules of the Race.
Oh, tell me what they mean by that.
Oh,
no, wait. Save it for next week because it's getting late. Because I really want this is going to end up being like a 25-minute discussion. I really want to know.
I got to finish my point though about why season 12 was so great.
Okay.
Like the first episode, you see like 5 teams you like. They're like the last 5 teams.
Wow.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So like you lost the last team you hate like halfway through the season.
So the last redneck who's abusive to his wife is early in the season.
Yes.
Excellent.
Well,
then we'll have to pick this up maybe this weekend. Then I'm wide open if y'all are, so we'll discuss. Until then, you've been enjoying the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. We are. I swear to God, Brad is still part of the show. Don't worry about it. Don't panic, people. Be sure to check out the website. Maurice will have that up there. He'll have just a little description. And I believe you're still running several old shows at once, right, on the stream?
Yes.
Okay, so you can catch up on what we've been doing throughout the summer. And also, I don't want to say anything now, but I've been working on some special bonus content. I'm trying to edit some stuff together. I'll let you know when I've got it going, but I'm working on a side project that hopefully I can post up on the website. So nothing too out of the ordinary, but just a little something keep me occupied while I'm sitting here with my feet up mostly. So, but keep your eye out on the website, which is always www.radiotiki.com. Until we talk again, which could be in a week or it could be in a month. You've been enjoying the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. Thanks. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.